5 free Major League Baseball picks for Wednesday, July 23rd. Will the Pittsburgh Pirates sweep the Detroit Tigers? Who is the only team in all of Major League Baseball that has not been swept in a 3-game series this season? Hint, it's not the Tigers. Will the Brewers bounce back from their first loss since July 5th? And I gave you 2 winners on Red Sox Phillies yesterday. How should you play tonight's game on ESPN? I have all those answers for you coming right up and much, much more. But first, my apologies to anyone that was on board for $5 Tuesday. The Diamondbacks had a tenuous 1-0 lead going into the 8th inning, but they could not hold on. I thought it was a really good play. We beat the line move as the D-backs closed around even money. They were plus 112 when I released the play to clients. Sorry again for that loss. I will look to bounce back early on Wednesday with another 4% best bet. Head on over to wt.buzz/BP if you are inclined to join. Click the link down in the description below. Remember, those of you who did buy last night's $5 play, you do have that 50% off coupon that you can use on today's play. So again, let's get back on track. But all right, it is time to roll through today's Power 5. That is what you are here for. A reminder, smash that like button whenever you do agree with one of these 5 free plays. My hope is that you are going to agree with all 5. Up first, we're going Reds and Nationals, 12:05 Eastern from the nation's capital. The Nats, they've taken the first 2 games of the series by scores of 10-6 and 6-1. You have to go all the way back to May to find the last time the Nats swept the series or even won 3 consecutive games for that matter. Meanwhile, the Reds, they are the only team in all of baseball that's yet to be swept in a 3-game series this season. But guess what? I like the Nationals this afternoon. Yes, I know they are 0-7 in Mike Soroka's last 7 starts, but Soroka's actually pitched well during that time. He's due for a win. Soroka has allowed 3 runs or fewer 5 of those last 7 starts, not to mention 4 or fewer hits 6 of those last 7 starts. A mediocre team like the Reds, guys, is not going a full season without being swept. Bet Washington on the money line. Number 2, Tigers Pirates, 12:35 Eastern from PNC Park. Another early game on Wednesday. Are the Pirates really going to sweep the Tigers here? They came into this series having just been swept themselves by the White Sox here at home, and were 1-11 their past 12 games overall, going back before the break. Conversely, the Tigers came into this series with the best record in all of baseball, but they've scored just 8 runs since the All-Star break, and that includes 5 in last night's loss. They had scored just 3 in the previous 4 games. Can't trust this Tigers lineup right now, guys. Starting for them tonight will be top prospect Troy Melton. Pretty good numbers from Melton at both AA Erie and AAA Toledo. I've been to both of those stadiums, by the way. But I'm going to throw a curveball at you here, as you can see on the screen, and tell you to bet the Pirates team total over. The number is just 3.5. As bad as the Pirates offense has been this season, guys, they still average 3.9 runs per game at home. They scored 8 last night, so I think they can get at least 4 Wednesday afternoon. Number 3, Brewers Mariners, 3:40 Eastern in Seattle. Let's keep rolling with these day games. There is a ton of them today. I got this matchup wrong on yesterday's Power 5. Got to own it. Brewers finally lost. Their 11-game win streak now over. Should be noted, it was a 1-0 final last night, but I have found that after a team has a long win streak snapped, it's been profitable to come back and fade them the following day. That's what I'm going to recommend doing here. Yeah, the last couple days I've been telling you how Seattle doesn't hit well at home. It's true. And I've been telling you that Milwaukee tends to score a lot on the road. Also true. Well, the Brew Crew didn't score last night, and the fact they've won the last 9 times Quinn Priester has pitched, well, that seems like a streak, another streak that's due to end. Seattle starting Luis Castillo, they've won his last 5 starts with the righty posting a 2.73 ERA. Give me the Mariners money line this afternoon. We call it the anti-swagger spot when a team just had a long win streak snapped the previous day, and then we fade them the next day. All right, moving on. Here, number 4, we're talking Red Sox, Phillies. This game is on ESPN, 7:05 Eastern. Yesterday on the Power 5, I gave you 2 plays in the game between these two teams. Those plays were Phillies' first 5 run line and the under 8.5. Both those plays were correct. For today, I'm going to tell you to bet over 8.5. Yes, the first 2 games of this series were both low scoring, just 5 runs scored in each. But I am not a believer in Red Sox starter Lucas Giolito, who did give up 4 runs in his first start after the All-Star break. Then for Philly, Jesus Luzardo, he did the same, 4 runs allowed last time out. In fact, the inconsistent Luzardo has allowed a total of 10 runs in his last 2 home starts. Not very good. But good news for the Phillies. They are one of 7 teams that are averaging at least 5 runs per game at home. I think the offense could be due to breakout here. So we like the over 8.5 in Red Sox Phillies. Last one on the docket here. It is another total over 9 in White Sox Rays, 7:35 Eastern from Steinbrenner Field. Have not talked about this series at all this week. White Sox won the opener 8-3, but then the Rays bounced back last night with a 4-3 victory of their own. So the White Sox season best 5-game win streak is now obviously now over. Jonathan Cannon will be starting for them tonight. I know he's been pretty good over his last 4 starts, but I'm not buying it. Cannon still has a 4.90 expected ERA and a 4.66 FIP for the season. At the same time, Rays starter Taj Bradley, not someone I really want to bet on either, even though he's coming off a couple quality starts himself. I think there's a decent chance here that one or both starters blow up in this one. So over 9 it is. All right, recap time here on the Power 5. Number 1, Nationals money line against the Reds. Number 2, Pirates team total over 3.5 against the Tigers. Number 3, Mariners money line against the Brewers. Number 4, Red Sox Phillies over 8.5. And number 5, White Sox Rays over 9. Go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts on those plays. Always love to see your guys' feedback. If there's another game you're interested in, feel free to ask away. If I see it, the question time, I'll be sure to respond. Or just let us know what you're going to be betting on Wednesday. We always enjoy seeing that in the comments section as well. As for what I'm betting, there's only one place to go, and you know where that is, wt.buzz/BP. Despite being off the losing day, went 1-2 overall on Tuesday. I am still up 61.3 units since May 24th. It's 61.3, not 61.4. Oh, well, and just off a 1/10 of a unit. Please forgive me. The bottom line, it is a 58-39-1 all sports run for yours truly at WagerTalk.com. And we still have that great special offer for you. You can get 7 days for $69. You don't need to be a math major to understand that that is less than $10 per day for every premium play I release. Again, up 61.3 units since May 24th. Over the last 2 months, we've hit 60% of our plays during that time. A 2-month stretch where we've hit 60%. Anyone who's been betting for any length of time will tell you that's damn good. So if you want to get on board, this deal does expire at the end of the week. So time is of the essence. Head on over and take advantage now. That is going to do it for the Power 5 here on Wednesday. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Smash that like button if you did. I will, of course, be back tomorrow with another show. Don't forget to subscribe. Click subscribe, that bell down below. That way you're instantly notified when the show drops each and every day. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.